And I'm Zach Lambros, and I am an engineer on Project Artimis.
Today we're here to talk to you about Formula Electric, the company, and our newest product, Project Artimis. So Formula Electric was founded in 2013 when a group of automotive engineers got together and decided that an all-electric autocross car could do well in the market. Since then we have grown to 15 employees and are operating at an eco-friendly design studio in Rollin, Missouri. We've already completed our first prototype, DDS-15, known internally as Duchess.
Taking what we learned from Project Duchess, we decided to go with a lightweight 4130 spaceman chassis supported by an F1 style push and pull rod suspension. The power comes from the 7.25 kilowatt hour pack paired with a 134 horsepower MRX G28. After substantial weight optimization, the car weighs in at about 500 pounds. With extensive dyno testing, the car is capable of doing 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. After substantial testing, it is shown that the car can handle 1.5 Gs easily, and the only thing preventing harder cornering is the stickiness of the tires.
So Artimis is extremely good performance and puts us in an interesting area in the market. So we are a relatively cheap car, but with, like I said, excellent performance. So I decided to do a comparison between some other cars that people might be considering. So first of all, Subaru BRZ is very similar to an MSRP in the market. Unfortunately, it is very heavy and due to its limited 200 horsepower, is not really a competitor for the Artimis project. On the other end of the market, you have the Porsche 911 Carrera. Now the Carrera is very well known, it's been benchmarked for years as the car to beat. Unfortunately for it, it is again about 4 times more expensive than the Porsche, and it has a substantial horsepower advantage, but again, it weighs 6 times more than Artimis.
Now, Project Artimis brings to the table the cutting edge in technology with its module-based electronic control system. With pop and swap technology, it is very simple and cheap to replace and modify the electrical system. Now, upgrades in the future will include Ecto, Aero, hub motors, sensor packages, wireless tuning, and traction control. Now, to demonstrate how easy this is, you would receive in the mail when you buy your upgrade a board like this. Now, in some cars, this would mean your entire electrical system would be on this board. In ours, it's all module-based. Therefore, it's as simple as taking your control system here, and the only hard part is doing it with a mic in your hand. So, you're going to take it, your board that you bought, and plug it directly in. From here, it's as simple as uploading code, and then you're ready to run.
So a lot of people ask us why an all-electric autocross vehicle now, and the answer is thanks to a lot of companies like Tesla, Ford, GM, Nissan, who've all put all-electric cars into their lineup in the past couple of years. Electric technology is being more accepted in the modern American home. Another advantage we've seen is that track day vehicles are becoming more popular. Companies like K-Tron, KTM, BAC Mod have all built cars that are track-oriented and are generally, they were able to build their companies off just these single-seater track-oriented cars. Another way is that the FIA is now doing a Formula Electric series, and this is displaying to masses of people that electricity is no longer the less powerful powertrain. So we did a target audience analysis, and we decided to call our target market Miata Mike. Miata Mike is a 28-year-old car enthusiast who has just finished off paying off his college debt and is relatively tech-savvy and car enthusiast, and he's finally realizing it's time to outgrow his Miata. So he's looking at Project Artimis. He has a yearly income of approximately $70,000. So he's typically an engineering student or a former engineering student or some sort of science background. So how are we going to get our brand out there? We're going to do this via social media. So a lot of startup companies do this, and it's had pretty reasonable success. We're going to use YouTube channels, Twitter, Facebook to get our name out there. Channels like Smoking Tire, Motor Trend, JL's Garage will all put your cars on their website, which has hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions of views each day every time they put out a video. And this is an advantage to us because it directly reaches out to someone like me on like they're about 20 years old, they're familiar with the site, they know what's coming up. And another way is we're going to take our car out to track days. So the SCCA puts on events like I said, and we'll take our car out there and hopefully dominate and display to other people that might be interested in our car how potent our Project Artimis can be. So we're here for 2 reasons. The first being you're all wonderful people. The second being is we need your help. So we are planning on building 125 cars a year, and we have an MSRP of $24,000. We produce the cars for about $20,000, which will give us a first year profit of $500,000. Now this number is good, but we'd like to grow faster than that. So we are asking you, the investors, for $1.2 million investment, 49% of the company. We will use this money to get new tooling to speed up machining to reach this new demand. We will expand our facilities to continue production, as I said. And use what money is left over to continue to develop Project Artemis